Little Flower from Houston, Texas. So, this is what it's like being a targeted individual. I'm living out of my truck. I've been an ethical paramedic, working transport, critical care calls, and everything in between. Rocking my shit. I was enjoying it. But the difference between being a death marauded fugitive in your own country, the difference between being an indigent, is that indigents don't get blacklisted from places of employment. And indigents don't get harassed at places of employment. So here's the deal for me. When I was blacklisted at LiTTLe, which is, very much, there's that, plausible deniability. Your whole Dr. Mengele playbook is all built on plausible deniability. But for plausible deniability, the sign said at LiTTLe job fair to 2 p.m. I get there at 12:50 p.m. God forbid any of you took in any applicants after 12 p.m. because you all told me, or your representative, your employee told me, the job fair was to noon to 12 p.m. So if you guys had taken in any applicants after 12 p.m., and if I am really investigated by authentic heroes out there, the kind of cops, and the kind of feds, the kind of CIA, the kind of NSA, the kind of FBI that are really authentic heroes, guys, make it stop. Make it stop. I'm cold. And, I can go get a job. The question is, how long is it going to be before all of this banana, crazy making, psychopathy out there is going to, try to hem me up for more stupid shit? HCA did it. That Denton HCA hospital. They accused me of some stupid shit. Tell you all about that another time. I just wanted to go do some work where I was happy at. I was happy slinging the cocktails at the casino because it fulfilled the nurturer in me. I looked at it like an everlasting festival. Oh, look, it's here. How many of my death marauders get extra credit for stressing me out? Extra credit for making me cry. There you go. Are my tears worth their weight in gold off my back so you can keep up with the Joneses? So you can still defame me and get, your palms greased for it? Is this the society that cops want to build? Is all you need to continue is a goddamn target? You guys are building an infrastructure for fucking witch hunts. Y'all seen Monty Python? She's a witch. That's what you all are doing to me. How could you not see it? And even if I had shit stains on my soul, or any other targeted individual, You have no right to be issuing forth these hate crimes on anybody. That's what is supposed to make us apart from the rest of the countries, is our ability to maintain innocent until proven guilty. Now, there could be a lot of psychopaths out there operating out of their reptilian portion of their brain. Why would you want to spread that? Not to say operating out of our reptilian part of our brain is a good thing and should be nurtured elsewhere, but we're meant to have hearts and to use them. Use them accordingly. Within context of balance, of course, but whatever. So, the only thing is that I just, for the longest part, never realized it was my own family doing this to me as well. Hello. Hello, family. You know who you are. There was a reason why I was wanting to separate myself from you for a long, long time. But I hung in there so you could, enjoy your grandchildren. But then you really tried to snuff me out because you couldn't even play nicely in the sandbox. My reasoning was, why would I leave my children in the presence of any adult that could brainwash and poison others to hate me that were adults? If they wanted to believe bullshit about me, what could I do about that? And if nobody wanted to talk to me about it, what am I going to do? Chase down everybody to fix the story? Fuck no. I gave it to God. Biggest and most hardest of ways. And what I've come up with when you deal with gossip, slander, is that only time will tell. And you have to be good with that. And I had to be good with that. But here I am, being death marauded by not what you know, but by who you know. And then all of the other ones that went along with it. Let me ask you this. At barbecues, when y'all stopped inviting me. Well, I didn't want to go anyways, because, y'all were mean. Y'all were viciously mean to me. What, did I become the new bonding agent? So you guys were able to, hate me some more? Validate your own hate? And none of you had ever attempted to reconcile anything with me on paper. None of you did. And there you all are, throwing all your feces at me from way across the world with all of this death marauding. What was the bounty on my head? How much did you all make getting your little palms greased in this death cult? Oh, I've met other targeted individuals tell me about their families in on it. Here's the deal. Now, I have no control over this. Is that you all are getting everything you put me through. You wanted me out of a house and home? Y'all gonna be losing your house and homes. You wanted me to have egg on my face. Well, y'all got the whole fucking chicken without the egg on your face. And what about your families? What about my nephews? Niece. Y'all taught them to hate me. Y'all taught my own children to hate me. You fed my children your brand of bullshit. That's why I didn't want my kids when they're small around, the gossipers. And when they were old enough, I had to release them because they had to learn for themselves. Come 2020, I was a fearless paramedic working the front lines along with the rest of the brethren. And there you all are, emergency services, targeting me. Grimes County, you guys targeted me hard at Texas Renaissance Festival. And Texas Renaissance Festival, you all know, you're like the fucking host to training your covert commies. I know, because y'all roasted me pretty hard. And that day, 2020, when that woman was murdered, that young girl, you all lied about what happened to her. That was a crime of passion. Her parents should know. What came across the media was, oh, somebody was being suicidal, and somebody tried to save the day, and that's how shit happened and the girl died. No, bitches, you all were too busy making me your goddamn piñata with all of your death marauding tactics, all of your Dr. Mengele practice sessions. I watched you practice your shit. I watched you do your street theater. I watched you do all that. Because y'all did it right for me. And I'm all like taking this in as like, what the fuck? You cannot gaslight me. Y'all want to think your targets are being gaslighted, but what you're doing is a fucking circle jerk, massaging your own ego into believing the dumbest thing at all, which is nobody can see through your bullshit. What you all taught me was how incredibly diabolic and how wide this Dr. Mengele fest, you guys, and your death cult, how far-reaching it is. That's what y'all taught me. What you taught me was the strides that you make toward perfecting it all. But what you guys were probably expecting was some fucking strung out drug addict who couldn't see shit. It's not what you got, was it? So since I could see everything and could actually be liable and could be a liability to articulate it everywhere, then what? Then you guys had to bear false witness me some more, even harder, because, oh, now you guys are in trouble for coming at an innocent woman. But honestly, what y'all need to see is that even if your targets have shit stains on their soul, y'all have no right to target anybody for any reason. Your checks and balances are there to preserve all of you people from becoming bananas. And y'all are bananas for your Gestapo dick. You're bananas for getting your palms greased through all of this Dr. Mengele lying ass bullshit tactics. But if you see the bigger picture, You're called to fix all of this, to be a superhero and to fix it. Because you all know this infestation stops with you. And if you don't make it stop with you, I'm sure the Truman Show will let everybody know what happened to you. In the most favorable light, I'm sure. But, yeah, been wondering. What the cut would have been for City Ambulance had their plan worked out. The reason it didn't is because you figured it out. The question always was, do you know who's doing this to you? Well, the best way to be able to tell if any police department, sheriff's department, whether or not they support this Gestapo dick, any citizen can go in there and ask, hey, what's your policy for gang stalking? Oh, they don't have one. There's your dead ringer. And if you don't have a policy for gang stalking, you might want to get the ball rolling on that and do your own in-house department cleaning. Because if you don't, the higher ups, the one who sent me, the one who groomed me, you'll end up having to answer to. So if you think I'm a big, dark, witchy spiritualist, well, that's on you. But I serve the light. I don't care if you believe me or not. But you can always tell the fruit of the tree by the kind of tree it is by the fruit it bears. So whatever. The difference between a targeted individual and a social indigent is that targets get blacklisted from jobs, and we get harassed at jobs. We become sitting targets for all of you Mengele flying monkeys to do your death marauding for whoever sent you, which is usually some kind of government faction. But I don't know. Whatever government parties are allowing this, you officials should be thrown into the Gestapo gang stalking machine and see how you all like it. But as it is, we just need to get rid of the gang stalking machine altogether. Period. Right now. Like 5 years ago, yesterday, 1984 ago. But, y'all gonna do whatever you want. Everett Gospel Mission for a homeless mission. How much did you all get writing off my back? I have a lot of stolen goods from there. You all stole my trade tools. I'll address that later. Right now, I'm just focusing on being happy. I'm just focusing on my self-care. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. Right now, I'm just focusing on staying warm. So, this video is for you, all you backstabbing blood of mine. Now, all blood is involved in this, but you have to know I do have blood involved in this Gestapo machine. And quite honestly, I feel sorry for you guys. Because at the end of the day, even with all of our differences, I kept loving you all. Even praying for you all. And I don't want you all to lose your homes. But I'm sure you guys had a nice time in your homes. Knowing I'm out here, cold, run out of a job. Well, I left my job so I can speak up and speak out about this, but you all know it was just a matter of time before you guys had pulled your psychotic, bear false witness against me and got others to participate and get their palms greased to hoe out their own ethics. So, for all of you guys pitching all of those lies about me, it's no fun fighting seppuku, isn't it? I fought it. I had to figure out how my story ends. When I decided that was just the beginning. Anyways, little flower. Difference between an indigent and a targeted individual is that target individuals are blacklisted from places and employments, and whenever we do get hired, you guys end up doing your psychopathic games with us there too, to further make us look unstable. And we're the stable ones in all of it. But, whatever. All you end up doing is making me stronger.